Hey, welcome into Inside Toppers Baseball. I'm Cody Shook along with Coach Burkle. We got a lot to talk about in the show today, so we're going to jump right into it. Coach, can you just recap the fall, everything we did, all the drills, all the Black and Gold World Series?
Nothing new, really. I mean, infielders do ball handling on a daily basis, new double fungo routine. Outfielders still have a daily routine that they do. Pitching staff changed a little, to the point where we implemented the new driveline program, the new weighted ball, plyo stuff. So pretty much for the fall, that was the practice routine, and then the World Series came down to Game 3 again with the black team winning.
Whichever team I wasn't on, yeah.
Enjoy your peanut butter and jelly.
We can't wait for it. Can you talk about the freshmen or transfers, key additions that we might see on a weekly basis upcoming?
We've had a couple freshmen step up. A kid like Chad Mathis. We thought maybe he was a year away, but it looks like he may be able to help us right away. Jonathan Newsom just found out that he needs surgery, so he's not going to be with us this season. Doesn't seem like. Two young pitchers. They got a little bit of ways to go. In Matt Gruber and Luke Cooper. Who am I missing? A couple transfers. Chad Harper. Expected to step in and help out right away from Potomac State. Alex Rojas from the West Coast, expected to step in and help out right away behind the plate. Tyler Cooley's been a big surprise in the fall. Stepped in, caught 2 games against Jesuit, and it seems like he's made the adjustment to the faster game pretty quick, so kind of excited about the new guys.
All right, now we just started our winter workouts last week. Can you tell our fans, our viewers, what all we're doing on a daily basis to get ready for opening day?
Besides driving me nuts?
Yeah, besides that.
Well, it's the same thing. Baseball's repetitive. It's reps. So the infielders are getting as many ground balls as we can get with limited facilities. Getting as many swings as we can with limited facilities. Pitchers, they're still on a daily drive line routine. It's been mapped out for us. I can actually hand it to a pitcher and let him go for the week. All I have to do is run the radar gun.
And have you seen any improvements in just the past week or coming back from the winter break of like 5 weeks? Has there been anybody that's really exceeded your expectations to this point from the fall to now?
No.
Wow.
No. There's on the offensive side and the position player side, a guy like Kobe Eckstein has busted his ass to move from. He realized that there was some openings in the outfield, so he said, "Coach, I'm going to take some reps." He's improved tremendously. He's starting to use his lower half at the plate. Now it's just a matter of getting game time reps and see what he can do. On the pitching side of it, the rotation's pretty set. A couple of guys are going to fight for spot number 4. Bullpen spots, back-end bullpen spots are wide open, so we're trying to create some competition to see who wants to step up, and if they don't step up, then it'll be a long year watching from the dugout.
Alrighty, and last season, as most of you guys know, we finished 3rd in the MEC, losing the last game against West Virginia State. So what are you doing what is the next step for the team to put us on that championship Sunday and then on to the regional tournament?
Well, Coach D and I talked several times about that last game. When you out-hit somebody 11-4 and leave 11 runners on base, that just shows you that West Virginia State did the little things right and West Liberty didn't that day. So it's been a mission of mine to make sure little things are done right, even if it's that off-the-field thing. And I've said it before, if I can't rely on you to do something off the field, how can I rely on you to get a bunt down in the 9th inning? So it's the little things that ended our season last year. We were the better team that day, I believe, but they played Shepherd the next day and we did, because they did everything right.
And for this upcoming season, we're going to have a pretty grueling schedule. We have 21 away days and 8 home days. That's a lot of time on the road. How is that going to take a toll on your players with school and practice and always traveling in a van to somewhere else?
It's the name of the game when you play in the North. You know, it's going to be snowing here until the middle of March. We don't play an actual home game on our campus until March 25th, I believe. Our first 2 home dates are in Washington on the turf. That's just the name of the game when you play in the north. We've got to go south to play, you know, on a natural surface that like we have. It's going to take until the middle of March for it to dry out, so there's not much we can do with that.
Can you talk a little bit about the Cash Bash weekend and the tickets? We are currently selling those. They're $10 a piece. Can you talk about the prizes and when that game will be?
Prizes are about the same as we always do: gas cards, televisions, some restaurant cards. We did add Jacobs and Son meats this year. We're going to put a couple of their grill packages, steak packages on there and start to use them. Mr. Jacobs has always been a pretty good supporter of Westland baseball, so we're going to add him to the Cash Bash this year. And that will be against Fairmont on April 27th at our place. So that'll be a big weekend for us. That's the end of the year. Fairmont's a pretty good rival for us. A little bit of bad blood there, so it'll be a fun weekend. Nice crowd.
Is there any particular day or weekend or game that you've circled on your calendar?
For me as a coach and the whole coaching staff, we know that the conference title runs through Shepherd. I mean, that's it. I mean, every game's important because we have to win those conference games to even get in the tournament, but I think everybody in our conference knows that a title goes through Shepherd. And Coach Garrett's back at Concord, Coach Wright is at Charleston. There's a lot of parity in this league now, so it's for only 6 teams to make the tournament. Those 6 spots are going to be hard fought for.
Are there any team goals in place that you have right now?
You know, 30 wins. You know, it's 30 wins in the tournament now and 30 wins in titles. I mean, we have to keep moving forward, and if we don't, I mean, we got off the schneid last year and finally won a tournament game. Ended up winning 2, so now let's get to Sunday in the tournament. So 30 wins in tournaments. I mean, that has to be a team goal year to year now.
Alrighty, well, that'll do it for this episode of Inside Toppers Baseball. We got to get to practice. Follow us on Twitter at Toppers Baseball and check us out for our next video next week.